can't believe I just said that with my mouth.
Something happened that
I don't know if I thanked you for telling me that everything works out.
you gotta thank me. You hungry? You want some fries? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take some chips.
It's halloumi fries in the glove box. Yeah, you ain't gonna thank me. It's you know. Guess you saying that means everything worked out, so I'm happy for it.
Yeah,
You okay? Yeah.
I had something I wanted to ask you.
Ask away.
You can't tell anyone this.
Okay, my lips are sealed.
You promise?
I promise you. I'm not gonna tell anybody, bro. Whatever it is.
Can you make me, I guess, another promise?
Yeah. What is it?
If something was to happen to me in that club, would you make sure everyone's okay? In the family, like,
You mean your dad's? Are you worried something's gonna happen?
I don't know. if you prepare for worst case scenario, it doesn't happen. Right?
That's not how the world works, bro.
Has for me so far.
I'll keep my eye out for him if something happens, yeah. What's this book about?
You can have a look at it.
Eh?
Only at the last page though.
Only the last page, got it. Why is there a timer on there? What's happening? What's going on?
People change, I think.
You? Or other people?
I think me. I don't think I know.
Are you looking to get out?
No, no, no.
Well, change is scary, but it's better when you got good people around you. And, you know, just... I said this last time, and I'll say it again. Maybe you need to talk to your dads about whatever's troubling you.
I mean, it's not really troubling. It's just, worst case scenario, it takes one bullet. Sometimes, wars happen. Shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot. So, I mean, it's good to plan. I wish you didn't have to plan, but it is good. But don't. I don't mean this as an insult, but don't be naive to think just because you plan for the worst, it won't happen. Because it does. You know already, this world is not kind. But people can be. So, use your people. And be careful.
Yeah, I will be. I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah. So, you just wanted to make sure that something happens to you, I keep an eye out for your dads.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Consider it done. Let's hope it doesn't have to happen.
Oh, I mean, I prepared for worst case scenario, so it won't happen. So it's all good.
Okay.
Sorry to pull you away from work.
No, it's nice to get away from it all sometimes. Don't happen very often anymore.
Surely you've got some annual leave saved up at this point.
Yeah. Not a lot to spend it on, you know. Take it easy, Rule. I'll be
That's
seeing
the
you.
plan.
Who texted us during that? Oh, it's Etta. They're that nasty off. Fuck, we gotta get out. Before she catches up, otherwise it's gonna be too awkward that when you're leaving the parking lot and you go the same way as the other person, and you have to wave and say goodbye again. Hell no, we gotta go quick. He's right behind us. Ah, let's head to Mission Room. You know what I want to do? What is Wyatt Jones's property in Jamestown? Specifically, where is it? Is it 352? Am I remembering that right? There's no way they updated his profile picture with his dead face. That's crazy. 352, 352. On the northeast side, though. What was Brian's number?
Hello.
Hey, Brian, it's Doc.
Hey.
I reached out to a judge. I haven't heard anything back yet. What I'm gonna do is, just in case anybody goes digging around or tries to break in or anything, I'm gonna put a news camera facing Wyatt's Jamestown property, so we can keep an eye on it without being there.
Oh, huge.
Have you got access to those yet?
No, I don't know anything
Okay.
about that.
We need to get you some equipment, man, because this shit's crazy. Okay, I'll be down at Mission Row shortly, alright?
Okay, I am just posting the images of the search warrant of the rape scene. That's what I'm doing right now.
Alright, sounds
I
good
got
then.
120 images.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. What do you need from me yet?
What I don't need help with the articulation, but what about for the chip and everything? Do you think that would fall all under he's dead? Give me access?
Yeah, it was a container in his property that makes it his property, so yeah, 100%. But given
well,
it
yeah,
is like a, you know, if we found like a USB, it'd be a similar thing, like it's a container, right? So we need to subpoena it.
Let me work on the subpoena first instead of this.
Okay, all right.
I was just posting all these damn pictures, but that's too much. Too many pictures.
All right. I'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye. Probably not the best place to do this. In case anybody does come down here. This is the cash exchange, right? I'm gonna get a camera on this tree right here. Unless I can get on the billboard there. I don't think I can. I can't put it on the tree. White Jones is dead, and we have confirmed that he is, or was, the magazine manufacturer for the Faceless / the city. Perfect. Into my stream deck. Do this. Paste this. Gonna call this Wyatt. Make it easy. Right, that is covered now. To be honest, the camera's a bit obvious, but I don't really care. It's nice not to care about those cameras anymore. It's so nice not to care about those cameras. I'm just gonna quickly check the fudge one. So this house right here was Wyatt Jones's house. One. Wonder if we could pull in. Was that a car parked across the street? Was that weird one? Yeah, I'd love for people to find the cameras. Like a weird van parked there. You see it? That doesn't look normal. Neither do those. Those vans parked on like the curb. I've never seen vans parked on the curb. It's America. They don't park on the fucking curb, man. Honestly, I might just, in case there's anybody around, just for the RP, I might just do a little scout around Fudge to up the intensity a little bit. Okay, let me think. Who might have killed Wyatt? The issue is, I mean, the only information we have about Wyatt that might have got him into beef is obviously the magazine stuff. I would imagine it's something to do with that. Given other than that, the guy is completely clean. He's not in a gang or anything. Yeah. Maybe they do park on the curb. Empty. Like maybe it was like a dispute about not selling people, which means it's shit we've seen over in the past over the years about suppliers excluding people, and that escalates to wars and shit. So maybe it's something like that. Maybe he had some beef with somebody. I don't know. Ooh, you know what I just thought? And I kind of want to try. Hold on, I'm trying to think of the legality of this. I want to grab his keys and see if the lumber company building opens. The old lumber company building. I'm trying to think of the legality on that. Because as long as we don't enter the property, if we just enter the key to see if it worked, and then, like, if it was confirmed that it works, then we can articulate he had access to this property. But I think that would need more PC than he's just dead because it's not his property anyway. But I'd still be interested. I would still be interested to know. Because if we, like, backlogged the... Like, testing... Yeah, if you're testing a password on a phone that unlocks, yeah, exactly. If it's not his property, this is trespassing. Well, it depends. Where does trespassing begin? Does trespassing begin when you enter a key into a door? Does it start when you touch the handle of a property? You know what I mean? Like, when does it start and end there? You have to reach out as well, yeah, because no panel access. That's true, yeah. But hold on, we'd still be able to tell though, because it would pop up. It would pop up with like the alarm. Because if you try a door without having the key, it just does nothing, right? But if you try a door with the key but without panel access, then you get the break-in thing. So we'd still be able to tell if a key fit the door. And then... No, because it's still Nino's property. I'm trying to think, even if we did, like, prove that he had access, we'd then have to write a search warrant for Nino's property to be like, hey, we found this guy with 52 Deagle mags. Basically, we found him with proof of weapons manufacturing. You could ask me let in, that's true. See if the mayor cooperates. Like a vampire. I hope there's a judge available. Who signed the other ones? Maybella? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck? Where he be? Uh-oh. Brian? Monka, where's he gone? Are you dead? He's the... Oh, there he is. He's at SPD. I keep forgetting. I'm such an idiot. For some reason, Brian comes across to me as a BCSO. Was it Remy's judge? I didn't realize she had a judge character. Right, I'm here. Camera's up.
Huge.
I also have a camera on Fudge Lane at his old property that I was watching, so we've got it.
Okay, so I'm just working on the writing right now. Should I include the stuff? I'm including the encrypted chip and all the phone numbers. Should I include the blueprint in the wording?
I think we need it for... That's not a... What do you call it? Not like a container of any kind, is it? Just paper.
Yeah.
But then I guess the note would
because we're saying it's conspiracy to weapons trafficking and manufacturing, right? So like, would that be just? I mean, at the end of the day, he's dead, so we should be able to look.
I think just keep it simple and just be like,
yeah,
we found these. He's dead. We searched his property. We found this stuff. He's dead. We want to search it. I think I don't think it needs to be complicated there. Not in like a. I'm not saying that in a nasty way. I'm saying that as in, let's do the easiest. Let's say the easiest path without leaking. Not leaking, but the potential of further information leaks. You know, because if it's in a public.
Ooh,
Hello, Lucas.
hello. Hey, sorry.
It's
Hi.
okay.
jump scare. That was like a ooh moment. Okay, so I'll remove the stuff. I included what we found, which is the money box with $3.2 million inside of it. And we found several crafting benches and several weapons magazines. So I'll just keep that. Pretty simple.
Yeah. That's fine. I guess that just shows that we've got a reason for going through this person's shit. Instead of it being like, oh, this 94-year-old man just died in a nursing home, so we raided his house, and now we're raiding all his phones. You know, it's a bit more like we're cops doing our job. We're not just being nosy. But just clear.
I honestly was just like, we should just have all the information as possible, right?
What's this for, the subpoena?
For the subpoena, yeah. For the phone numbers.
Honestly, if they've been found in his possession, we can get everything. We don't need. I can't remember who it was that I did. I've done this on a few dead faceless goons, I think, where I've just been like, hey, this guy's dead. I want every single record on his phone from the beginning of time, and they've given it, no problem. Gonna check the camera. I think it's this house right in the end, right in front of us. This would be the spot because if anyone was gonna come here, they'd park up right next to the house. If you said anything, Brian, I couldn't hear you. Is that house still on up there?
Yes, it is actually.
Okay. was like was the stuff hidden at all, or was it just left there in the
It
open?
was the bag of Coke specifically was right there in the middle, smack dab of the floor. The the chip and everything was in a little like foldable locker, you know, like for the teachers they have
Yeah.
the slide lockers, right next to the money. It was in there, and then the weapons magazines was in the weapon racks, and the magazine was in the little folder slider thing.
Mhm.
And then the housing for the weapons magazines was in a little green container that was underneath one of the crafting benches. So no, none of it was hidden. It was all
Okay.
very, very easy to find.
Usually with me, I can't. Actually, I suppose I could get a command member to sign it. I'm thinking about writing up. Maybe I'll wait until I think after we've done this stuff and had to look through all these, then I'll write up the lumber company subpoena. 'Cause I want to see what we get from that first. How's he done it? Were you doing the subpoena, by the way? Hello?
Hi.
Marshal Director Richard the
I'm not. I don't like
Where
being called the
the
director.
fuck have you been?
Listen, I've been there in the Bahamas, man. It's lovely this time of year.
In fact, the fact you're here with our friend Brian is perfect timing because I've been looking for you because I wanted access to Marshall files
Okay.
on the Oracle.
Okay.
I'm about to send you a text.
Send me a text.
If my phone works.
I'm gonna leave it up to Brian. If Brian wants to tell Doc, then
Interesting name. It seems to be someone that Brian's dealing with right now that's dead.
oh, you're on about the tweet, aren't you?
Yes.
Like, yeah, I
That
got this. Like, yeah, Martha showed me this yesterday.
Yeah, because I started looking into this for her because it looked like the Oracle was trying to groom him, and yeah. So I've got a statement and everything of her 2 days ago about it because no one else was bothering.
Yeah, it's a shame. The first time I saw her was yesterday, so I went in there to chat to her, and she kind of explained, you know, her concerns of being a little bit, you know, looked over, I guess. And I gave her some
Yeah.
advice on what I knew about the Oracle, which isn't a hell of a lot. But what do you want? And are you? I mean, you want the files? I can get you the files, no problem.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think what the plan is the Oracle and the Faces stuff obviously ties in very closely. I think at some point this week I want to put together a task force between, you know, the Marshal Office, you guys in NSPD and BCSR with select people that we can start cracking down on some of this stuff a bit harder. But in terms of the Oracle, obviously I'll get you the files over and stuff. Fuck me, I've just remembered that all of the scans of all the books is gonna be fucked up in it.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. So the Oracle cropped up when, remember Dr. Kiga?
Mm-hmm.
obviously, I'd made first contact with him at Humane Labs when he was still working there, and then I guess he turned tail and fled. And while he was on the run, hiding from the Faceless, he sent me a tape. He left me he dead dropped a tape, and on the tape he mentioned how he had heard of a hacking group or code breakers or something. I can't remember the exact verbiage. Called the Oracle, who he'd heard were potentially working against the Faceless, and they would be our best chance to take them down. Not too long after that, I saw them on the Lemon list and Twitter. I tried to reach out, but I was unsuccessful. But then eventually they dead dropped me a book. Nothing crazy, but I will tell you that they have helped out. They have been giving us information. The biggest and most useful piece of information they gave, and this is, I'm happy to get this kind of disseminated, and like I said, this task force set up at this point, is they informed us on Operation Dread Torrent, which was something that the Faceless had told that. I think you're well informed at this point, right?
Yeah, I know
Okay.
about Dread Torrent stuff because I was signing
the
subpoenas for
yeah.
Kane.
So in other words, they gave us that initial information of the 7 suppliers for that. And so they haven't given us much else other than they've informed us that the Faceless are potentially using the Jetsam and Jetsam company to smuggle in weapons manufacturing materials and components. Now,
Right.
that adds up. Do you remember that scene you guys had down at the docks with the sniper rifle and shit?
Mm-hmm.
That adds up with the story there. And there was a witness who worked for, one of those security companies. It might have been BlackRock, who mentioned that this has happened several times. So that makes a lot of sense.
Right, yeah. So, need to get more surveillance down there anyway. Down on Jetsam. I wondered if that's a cargo container or something. Number.
I thought the same. I had a quick look with Gunner yesterday, but they're all like 3 letters and then like 6 numbers, and most of them are the same. Like, I didn't see any that differed from like the same number. Now, there might be one in there, like dug in somewhere with a different number on it, but that would be a pretty difficult task, especially because they're all stacked up.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. I know Opal will want to be on that task force because she's dealing with some
she's
faceless
already.
stuff.
Yeah, you, Opal, honestly, Brian here, because he knows what he's doing, is another one.
Yeah, Brian's a good one.
I'll probably want to bring in some. I think what's his face? Oh my god, what's your LSPD guy that's got like a beard and he's bald? More like late shift 1 into shift 2. Oh my god, what's his name?
Gonna say Kingsman, but I don't.
No,
he's
no,
not
no.
around. It's not him.
He's like a TRT guy. Oh, for fuck's sake!
God.
I'm gonna look at it's okay. The Oracle gave his name as someone that they trust or vetted, I guess. Yeah, the Oracle said that him and then Frost. He said Frost. I'm assuming it's Arnold. I need to speak to him. Was another person on there. And I guess when I spoke to this cop whose name I still can't remember, he said that he hasn't had any contact with the Oracle, I don't think. But he was hearing some shit on the radio about the face. I can't remember what he said exactly, but I'm going to find his name. It's pissing me off. What was his fucking name? I'll know it when I see it. Maybe I won't.
I honestly can't think who you're talking about. It should be easy as well, given the lack of TRT members. And sorry, Brian, I seem to have hoodwinked your meeting. It's just because Wyatt Jones is come up in regards to the Oracle, which then is a
Yeah,
link to
it
the
seems like this guy
faceless.
is very, very popular.
I don't see him on here. Or if I do, is there like a TRT list that?
The only thing would be the roster, main
Oh,
roster.
Omar. I think it's Omar.
Omar. I don't
Omar
even know if
Cripps.
he's TRT. I got my issues with Omar.
Oh, that's no good there.
Yeah, when he turns around and says that I'm not telling you anything, referring to me, Maxwell, and Turner, because I don't know
Oh,
if
he's
I
not
can
Bob.
trust you. It's like, oh right, okay,
What?
yeah.
Oh no.
The subpoena is all fully worded. I'm just adding all the pictures so I can cross-reference and then evidence. I'm not sure. Do I? I don't even think I need the evidence now.
I
It's
think
a dead person.
he's dead. Yeah, you don't need anything.
Yep.
Just link
So
the
it's-
autopsy. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, I linked all the reports that were relevant.
Yeah, anything to do with his property is basically he's a dead man, and we've seen links to this. That's all you need.
Yeah. So it is good for review. I don't like locking it just yet because if I have to change anything, then I have to remake the whole thing. So I'll just toss it your way. I'm fine with you. Does Doc know everything about everything? Is he cool?
Doc
Is
is
he
well
cool? Is he chill?
informed. Yes.
Okay, he's chill. He's chill. I'll it's a private report right now, the rate receipt. So what's your state ID?
14677.
All right, you should have access to it. I'm just going through and adding all the pictures from all the vehicles and stuff, all the tedious stuff.
All empty stuff. $3.2 million in cash. 51 Deagle magazines. That's crazy. 1 Deagle. 325 pistol magazine holdings. 245
Okay, there's
shotgun
two
magazine
things that
holdings.
jump out to me on that.
240
list.
rifle magazine housings. Holy shit.
But I can see why you got this as a private report for now.
Yes.
Has anyone investigated
The only
Sneak Season? Been
people that
happening since
know
1.0.
is
It really
me,
has, yeah.
You, Dark, Maple, and Bruce. About the specifically about the magazine and all that.
Now, Doc, you've been signing subpoenas and shit. Relating to this. This confirms that Wyatt Jones is or was Inferno, the magazine manufacturer for the Faceless.
Yeah. I'm assuming we got the subpoena for his phone coming through. In fact, was one of them? No, we wouldn't have been one of them.
That's a
would have been
good
the phone.
point.
Have
Brian,
we checked these numbers on the SIM cards against the numbers we've subpoenaed?
yes, I have, and there's nothing has turned up, which means they might be new boners. He might have got rid of the old ones, because potentially the notice. I think Gunner sent notice to Inferno recently, so maybe
Yeah,
he threw them in the ocean and got some new ones.
He did not have a phone on him. Hey, Maple. He did not have a phone on him on his death, so it was likely stolen from him as well.
I was
And
thinking
phone number
that
could be potentially.
we've got a confirmed phone. Make sure you include his actual phone number in the subpoena, like his original
the first
phone.
number.
Yeah.
The first phone number is the one that is on his profile.
I can't see the subpoena. I can only see the the raid receipt.
It's not a private report. It should be just a subpoena. I don't know if you can see that or not. So that's just a permission thing.
I should be able to see subpoenas, but I don't see it. Oh, is it? Oh, I see. Is it this old one? Oh yeah, you threw it up already, and it was an old.
Yeah. It's the one from earlier.
Just seal this report. Just put sealed in the title, just so nobody else can see it.
Phone down and immediately it's like, you know what? No, he gone.
Just put in brackets sealed or something.
I'll put at the top too. This report is sealed.
Yeah. Do we have to do a night search on this, even though he's dead? Or with the
Yeah,
I
I
think
just
ma-
wrote that as a yes.
yeah.
Better safe than sorry, even though he's got no rights.
Hello. What you doing? What you doing? Bye.
This is a fun one.
Bye.
Yeah. My stuff for like request for delayed notice, I would
Sorry, I
normally
was-
put
Baby
stuff
Sock
like,
came to visit.
no, he's dead. Who am I gonna tell? I just get so pissy with having to do these for dead people.
Yeah, but just imagine the DOJ, we don't get a night search and they're like, did you go to the body and do the search right there so he's present? I don't know what
Can
the
I put-
DOJ's like, you know?
Can I put one
We
of
got
their
the body
names?
out the freezer and took it with us.
So I'm writing the subpoena is appealed. It's sealed to all except those who express access to it. Per, and can I put like your name, Maple, or someone command name?
Yeah, you can put my name.
Weekend at Bernie's, yeah. Password lock
You can
reports would
slap
be
my
really good.
name right on that bit.
And I put 7 exclamation marks. So surely that comes across.
Don't forget about the note, Brian. The piece of
Oh.
paper.
You're so right.
7 exclamation marks. Underline it and make it bold.
What's that little device, calculator looking device? What's that?
That is a lock.
Oh, okay.
It's just yeah, key lock.
What I would do is next to his normal phone number, put that that's his like main phone. Then they might ask for proof, so let me see if it's on his profile.
I have a picture of it, and
Yeah. I just put that next to it, just so it's confirmed, like here's a lemon list posting. Because sometimes they get a bit pissy and they're like, you know, well, how do you know that's his number?
Yeah, Martha's been amazing collecting them
Yes,
for me.
yeah. Baby Chandler swimming for the first time the other day. Did we do it for the first time in the pool? We're gonna get, oh, hell yeah, Chandler. Yeah, it's
The
fun.
HQ
I'll be
chips
honest,
I've seen before.
Baby
they
Sock's
get
been swimming,
discarded
like,
left, right, and
twice,
centre.
yeah, I mean
The
frequently
encrypted
Um,
and the underground ones interest me.
But she don't care.
I'm sure
She
I've
ain't
seen an
bothered.
underground one.
frequently on arrests we see those often. Like they're always in the tablet themselves.
Just to keep, I guess, you two, or Maple and Doc informed. Once we've got this stuff done, we've been investigating Wyatt for a while, and we had suspicions that he was directly working with the Faces, and now it's obviously confirmed. We're gonna, once we get this one sorted and we go through everything, we are gonna subpoena the lumber company records as well. Because I've got reason to believe that he's been using that to launder his money that he's been making from selling these magazines. All the way back through This has been going on for like 4 months, by the way. He's been selling magazines for 4 months.
Damn. No wonder he's got that amount of money
Yeah.
just laying
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that adds up.
Does the lumber company have a warehouse? I'd
They
assume so.
they did, but it has been sold to Nino Chavez.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Everyone's reaction when I tell them that is so funny. That was probably like a month or 2 ago, I think. Because Wyatt outputted his production to the lifers at prison in their little warehouse up there. And then I guess at some point decided that I'm assuming that he didn't need his warehouse anymore, and so he sold it.
He just kept everything in this house that we got.
Well, yeah, for the whip and stuff, yeah. He was doing it right under my nose. I live in the Bay Area, man. I can't believe it.
It's always your neighbors.
Isn't it just? So, Brian, do you see what I've done with the title, your subpoena now? If you want it to be sealed from others, we'll do that as well. Just put sealed at the start so no one should open it.
Yep, makes sense. Sorry, guys. I'm not used to hiding.
Hey, this is nothing. I've done in the past week 3 off the books completely subpoenas. One of which I need to talk to you about, Dark.
Oh, not me.
Hell yeah, mate. I don't know whether you guys know this, but I feel like I should let you know, considering you're investigators. But the Weasel News cameras, you can now buy as many as you want.
Interesting.
So there used to be a one every like 2 or 3 days. I currently have like 12 active around the city. I bought them all yesterday.
You guys should posted them, man. You sit in your office like this dispatch room. You got like 6 cameras.
You don't even need to be in the dispatch room. I'm on about you can just do this from a tablet. You can be anywhere with these ones. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Do you have to have good keeping with the news
Yes.
company to
Yeah, you do.
access them once they're up?
Yeah, you need to get. I think you just need to get to the point where he will sell you cameras. He'll sell you the tablet as well. You need the specified tablet.
Okay, I'll eventually get to doing that then.
Yeah. I'm just gonna check. I put one down facing his lockdown property. I'm just gonna check there, make sure nobody's trying to break it or anything. This is not the right one.
The property is still locked down as well.
Well, this guy's been standing in the street for hours.
Camera.
We're good. I haven't had a response for a judge to be on standby, so hopefully we're not waiting too long.
Who signed the last one?
I don't recognize the name of this judge, but she is a judge.
Yeah.
Maybella
She
Loaf.
didn't. Yeah.
Oh,
She didn't even
that's
talk to me, so I don't know.
that's
She just,
that's the judge that's sitting in my VAF case.
Oh, okay.
She's a magistrate.
Yeah, she's a newer one.
Wait, she's a magistrate?
Yeah.
I can reach out to her if you want.
A magistrate's
she-
supposed to be signing subpoenas? I don't think so.
If she's got permission.
She's got
or
permission, she
something,
can do it.
Can.
I
Yeah.
think she was given permission.
Yeah,
Okay.
she got permission from Gates to sit on my VAF thing, so she probably got permission for this as well. She's probably
Okay.
seeing them and asking for permission to do it and getting the okay.
Hell yeah. Who put Wyatt's photo as him dead?
I saw that, dude.
Poor guy. His eyes aren't even closed.
I thought the eyes might be significant. Who knows? He might have like eye scanners or something. We may need that.
You want to take his eyeballs, man? What the hell?
It could be important. Who knows?
You got a good point.
To be fair, he probably had no profile picture anyway because of our system being unavailable with all the old ones. So
He
it would
does
be
have
a-
a phone number listed on his profile. You guys subpoenaing that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the main one. That's the primary because he didn't have one on him. I'm assuming that one that he had stolen was his primary phone.
Question, Brian. Can we call Brandon down for questioning? Not like as a suspect.
I think that would be smart.
but just to see if he knows anything, you know?
Yeah, I think that would be smart. I mean, he was there when we were wrapping up with the dead body. He was called as emergency contact. His emergency contact was Wyatt Jones. I'm definitely thinking that Brandon was a potential person of interest
I might
related to
have
all
his phone
this.
number.
Got it.
I do. It's on the autopsy report, I think, actually.
Make sure it's the
His phone
updated
number.
one.
Interested in Brandon's trip pass.
Account oversight
Yeah.
for Mopec.
Guess who was trying to get expunged last night, Dark?
Oh,
Edgar.
fuck right off.
Yeah.
He's got like murder and shit on his record there.
Uh-huh. It got denied, but the fact that they were even having a hearing to decide if they should allow the possibility pissed me right off. I went off on one.
Who? What
The
judges were
justices
there?
weren't happy. Gates, Danielson, and Grayson, Nathaniel. It
Wait,
was
hold
the
on.
justices.
Why were the justices not happy at you? You mean that?
Yeah, because I turned round in the hearing and said, if you go ahead and do this, then I'm going to be ACRing you for going against the legislation.
Hell
And
yeah.
hopefully you be without your job. To which I get the response of, I'm a legislative authority, and if I make set a precedent, I can do it. That's what common law is. And so I was like, yeah, common law is meant to fill in the grey areas, not to rewrite the legislation and go against it.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Give Brandon a call. Is he on the bed? Come on, Brandon. Fuck. I'm gonna screenshot this. Shang, call me. Isn't Shang on our list? Maybe not. Shang has been in contact with the faces, though. Oh yeah, we got any tweets from Wyatt today? Edgar, maybe? Hassan, no. Faceless? Oracle? What the fuck? We did! What the fuck? Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. What time was that? Shit. Shit. Oh shit. Oh no, no, no. We may have a problem.
What's the problem?
The Oracle tweeted out 5 hours ago, around the time of Wyatt's death, saying, the torrent will end it.
The fuck?
As
ain't that the horse from Elder?
Okay, I need you to leave the room.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I thought that was a good morning. This.
As in, referencing Dread Torrent, the operation that faces of fucking flooding the streets with weapons. So, that unfortunately puts the Oracle as a suspect.
Who the fuck is Joseph Hart?
I don't know. I
Let's
saw
find
that.
out. Is it Hart like Hart, or is it Hart
Yeah,
like
there's someone pretty fresh to the city.
They got
19K state ID.
They've got a T20 though. Isn't that like a supercar?